Now let's add a little bit more color to those lips. And the bottom one looks quite nice. The top one is a little dull for my liking. So let's create a new separate layer and actually let's go and sample this color first, see how what the shading is of the bottom lip, and select a sample that's a little bit more saturated, not too dark, just somewhere in the middle. This is a good choice right there. And then switch over to the brush tool. Opacity being 100 is great. Make sure that new layer that you created is selected, and let's go ahead and paint in. This is gonna look very fake, and the reason why I want to keep it like this is that way so you can see exactly where you're painting, so you can contour the lips well without going over into other areas. And just paint away over those lips. Make sure to stay off of teeth. Just like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. All we're doing is adding a little color. Okay, something like that should do it. Now let's go ahead and change the layer blend mode to, let's try hue first. Hue, okay, that's 100%. Let's try color, and that's much more vivid for me. So that something like that should do it. And then let's take down the opacity so it is not so strong. Something like 20% looks good. Oops. There we go. Let's see, with the color and without. With and without. Let's look from a little bit further away. With and without. I like it. I might knock it down to something around 15%. That should do the trick a little bit better. Oops, there we go. My Photoshop is misbehaving on me for some reason. Anyways, okay, so that looks great. Let's go ahead and save before we lose anything. Alright. I'll just rename that layer to upper lip, so that way we know what that's all about. Sometimes when you have a bunch of layers going, it may be a little difficult to tell what each one of them does.